Last time on Gaming Through the Ages, I played Crazy Taxi from 2000 on the Dreamcast, which had me playing as a taxi driver that was willing to break a rule or two in order to get his passengers to their destination as fast as possible. The game was non-linear and open world, allowing us to drive around freely looking to pick up any passenger we liked or none at all. The graphics in some areas were very detailed, however most buildings were quite blurry. It was cool to see KFC and Pizza Hut in game though, and the large amount of objects such as buildings and cars driving around gave the huge open world a great sense of it being a living and breathing city. Sadly, as fun as this game was, there wasn't really much more to it than picking up passengers, doing stunts and getting them to their destination safely. This game would have been so much better if there was more variety in the gameplay and more things to do in this open world. Will we continue to see more 3D open world games in the future? Keep watching to find out. Welcome to Gaming Through the Ages, the series where we take a look at games from many different genres and consoles through time, from 1975 to now in chronological order. Once we reach modern times, we start back at 1975 and explore a different group of games. Viewers of this series were given the opportunity to pick any game made in 2001 for the PlayStation 2, Gamecube or Xbox. Grand Theft Auto 3 for the PlayStation 2 got the most votes. In this game, we play as a criminal known as Claude, who is shot by his girlfriend accomplice while robbing a bank. He survives the shot, but is sentenced to 10 years in prison. Luckily, the prison van is attacked, allowing Claude to escape into the open world. While playing this game, we are free to roam around part of Liberty City. More areas open up to us as we complete missions, which include driving people around, starting up gang wars, and doing other stuff which is likely to attract unwanted police attention. Will we manage to survive without getting busted? Keep watching to find out. Okay, here we are playing Grand Theft Auto 3 on the PlayStation 2. We previously played Grand Theft Auto 1 in 1997. That was kind of 3D-ish. It had 3D buildings, but like the cars and people walking around, they were all 2D sprites, and it was played top-down. Kind of took you out of the action. Now I've heard that this one will actually be 3D now. This is going to be revolutionary if Grand Theft Auto 3 is 3D. Imagine a world where you're walking around, it's 3D, it's open world, and you can go anywhere and do anything. That is apparently the premise behind this newly released game, and I can't wait to check it out. Very cartoony, I've got to admit, this loading screen. This might be a bit violent, and if you don't want to watch that kind of a video, or you don't think you'd be allowed to, probably switch it off now. So here we are, we're at the Liberty City Bank. Looks like someone's ready to rob it. That's a getaway car. There we are, we've shot out the camera.
Sorry, babe, I'm an ambitious girl.
And our girlfriend accomplice has just killed both of us. And she's going to take all the money for herself. Wow, look at this. These graphics are just incredible.
Liberty City is in shock today as the police and emergency services deal with the aftermath of a devastating attack on a police convoy this morning.
You hear a news person reading out stuff.
Being transferred in the convoy, and no group has claimed responsibility. The convoy left police headquarters early this morning for a routine transfer of felons to Liberty Penitentiary. The attack took place on the Callahan Bridge, leaving few witnesses and the bridge itself severely damaged. Some of the convicts are thought to have perished in the explosion that followed the initial attack. Revelations as to the professionalism of the attack struck police hours afterward, when identification of the missing felons were further hampered by an attack by computer hackers on police headquarter databases. With the Porter Tunnel project falling behind schedule, this disaster leaves Portland...
what was that thing that was dropped?
Come on! Senor Dickhead! It's no problem to kill you.
It's no problem to kill you. This can't be the game's graphics. This would just be amazing if it was the game's graphics. This is obviously like the cutscene that they've made. The graphics couldn't be this cool. Whoa. So that's us. we've actually managed to escape via some help. Oh, that was a bomb? Oh no. Crud, look at that bridge. This is... Oh, I wish the game's graphics were this good. This just looks so amazing.
I know a place on the edge of the red light district where we can lay low, but my hands are all messed up, so you better drive, brother.
There's voice acting everywhere. This is just incredible. I think the cutscene froze. We're going to go into real gameplay. See the newspapers moving along the ground. This is an awkward pause. The game... Oh, are you kidding me? Check this out. These are the actual graphics of the game. We are able to literally run around, walk around. Oh my goodness. You can see the character's face. I can turn him around. You can see all sides of him. The pants are very baggy, I've got to admit. And if we've just escaped and we're wearing this outfit, we're not going to last long. So we'd probably better get out of here. Now before we continue, I'm going to have to turn the music down because a future website that hasn't been invented yet called YouTube will be really angry at me if I have any music on this. So sorry about that. Now this is supposed to be extremely open-ended and non-linear. Now we've just been told to get into the car to kind of escape. But do we have to do that? I just want to check if we can just not go into the car and just do what we want. So let's run, let's check out some of this wreckage. Oh, look at that. Even the fire, and you can see actual smoke coming up out of this car. And the lighting, you can see actual lights up there, and it's like soft glow coming out of those lights. The newspapers move on the ground, and we even have a shadow. You can see where the lights at the top of the bridge are actually casting light down onto the bridge. You can actually see darker patches and everything. This is just incredible. Look at the detail here. Wow, look at this. This is where the bridge is broken. If the bridge is broken though, how are we going to get across here to the other side? Oh crud, I'm falling off! Can I swim? Maybe not, I'm dead. Okay, I've got to admit that compared to real life, the moment he came in and out of the water was a bit unrealistic. He kind of froze like a statue. Okay, let's officially get into the car. Oh wow, look at this, we can actually drive, and we're on the Callahan Bridge. Let's go. Crud, the cops are here. Oh my goodness, you can... Did you just see what I just saw? Oh my goodness, I've just run someone over. Okay, so you can actually run people over in this. Look at that. I left skid marks on the road. Now that is attention to detail. And do people try and hop out of my way when I... Who's he just running on? Yeah, he jumped out of my way, so the AI here is just incredible. Now it looks like we're trying to follow a little pink spot on the map. Oops. So let's make our way there. Are you kidding? This car is actually receiving damage. And the door fell off. Wow, it is insane. I hit the side of the car and the actual door fell off in response to the side swipe. This is just incredible. Oh crud. And the more I'm hitting this car, the more this white smoke is turning into dark smoke. Look at all these lights here. And these names on the places, like, look at this. I'm about to drive into this place and you can see it says Eddie's used car dealership. Call 555-8383. You can actually read signs. There's so much detail everywhere in this. So we've got to stop in the center of the blue marker.
This is the place right here. Let's get off the street and find a change of clothes.
This is like Crazy Taxi, but you actually get to do other stuff in this game. Like, it's not just drive, pick up a passenger and go place to place. This is much better than the last game we played so far, from what I've seen. It even seems more detailed graphics-wise.
I know this guy. He's connected. His name's Luigi. Me and him go back, so I could probably get you some work. Come on, let's head over there.
Okay, so we're going to go to Luigi's now. What outfit are we in? Oh, wow, look at... Oh, look at that! You can do a first person, so you're like looking around in first person. That is so cool. Yeah, we've got a kind of a cool looking outfit here. I don't know what you call this type of clothing though, but it looks pretty cool. Look at that! You can even see steam coming out of those vents over there. This is just amazing. Right, I can't believe how much our car is just damaged now. I wonder if we can get it fixed somehow. There's a train going by randomly, and the other cars on the street are just driving around. The traffic lights are going red and green. This whole world just feels like, let's pull over, we're pulling over. Let's just sit here for a moment. There's people walking along the side of the road. Different people are walking differently to each other. And there's cars, like taxis. That reminds me of Crazy Taxi. There's a lot of taxis here, actually. They're driving around, doing their own things. And this person who stopped at a traffic light, and it's turned green, and they're going. It's like this game just has its own world that's just carrying on regardless of what we're doing. And this is just what I call amazing. This is what I've always wanted since we started gaming through the ages. This is what I've wanted to see in video games, and here it is right now. It makes you wonder what video games, like it's 2001 now, are they going to extend on this? Is there going to be another Grand Theft Auto? Are they going to have more games that follow an open world like this? How big are they? Like this world, it already feels massive to me. How big are these worlds going to get? How much more detailed are they going to get? I mean, can we just walk into any random building? Like, look at that. I can see stairs in there. And I'm in Chinatown, apparently. These random, like, movie posters. She loved to be taken up a dark alley. And I even heard someone talking. And look, you've got the Meowch Kitten Club. There's movie posters everywhere. And that one's even ripped. These movie posters are actually pretty clear. But there are some things, like some of the building textures are a bit blurry. Like this one, it says body piercing, you can read it. Buy 5 cigars and get 1 free. Does that say phone calls 50% off? Just the amount of detail, even though it is blurry in some areas. And my head just followed that guy. See, I just watched that guy walk past me. Just the attention to detail here. And can I randomly, I can jump, can I interact with these people? I knocked him and he like almost lost his balance. Isn't this cool? And what about... Oh crap, they're chasing me. These are smart AI, I better go. Let's go, let's go. Go, 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 get out of here. Don't crash though, because we're almost dead. Okay, wait, where are we supposed to be going anyway? Oh crap, can I... Yes, I knocked someone over. Okay, where are we going? We're going over here.
Let's go around the back and use the service door.
And there's voice acting, because we're finally up to the stage where we're using DVDs to store games, there's just voice acting everywhere, unlike the Nintendo 64, which was limited due to the lack of space due to cartridges.
Yeah, man, while I go in and talk to Luigi.
And it's good voice acting too, it sounds realistic. So now I don't have to be reading the screen doing my bad voice acting anymore.
8-Ball's got some business upstairs. Well, maybe you could do me a favor. One of my girls needs a ride, so grab a car and pick up Misty from the clinic, then bring her back here. Remember, no one messes with my girls. So keep your hands on the wheel. If you don't mess this up, maybe there'll be more work for you. Now get out of here.
So it's 11:56. Kind of looks like it's around the middle of the day because it's quite light, and it's 12:04. So it looks like in this game, every second that goes by in real life is a minute that goes by in this game. He just said to get in a car. Does that mean we don't have to use this car? Can we just get any car? I want to get a cool looking car. Let's kind of run in her direction as we look for a cool looking car. This is amazing. Oh, look at that train. I wonder if we can ride that train. That would be cool. Look at this wholesale retail. There's even like a little flap here. That is so cool. But wait a sec. That looks very, very thin, to the point of being 2D thin. Does this purple shelter not have any depth? I don't think that has any depth. I think that is... Look at that. That is so cool to see a train just whooshing by up there. Look at this, even people are knocking into themselves over here on the street. Like, this street has action. You got this old lady who looks to be walking very, very slow. Her legs look a bit odd. And then you've got this man who's walking quite casually. Then you look at this man who looks like he's got a twisted or sore leg or something, and he's walking with a bit of a strange method here. They all walk in all these different ways. It's just amazing. The amount of detail and depth in this game. Oh look, I found a car that looks kind of decent, but I can't catch up to it. There's Misty. Let's get into this one. Oh, this is cool. Oh, the cops are after us? What? Oh crud. Oh crud. We've got to get Misty in here. Come on, Misty. Get in the car with me. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We don't have time, the cops are on our tail. Drive! Oh no, my front bonnet thing fell off and my door is already smashed. And the window is smashed. This is incredible. Let's quickly try and get to that pink spot. Oh wow, we went over like a jump on the road. Okay, okay. Let's get around the corner here. The cops have 2 stars on us. That must mean they want us even more now. We got $1,500 just for taking that girl from one place to another. Jeez, we should try to do that more often. That's like more than my week's wage in real life. To earn some extra cash, why not borrow a taxi? Wait, really? Really? Is this like a crazy taxi driver? And we're looking for a fare. This is like Crazy Taxi all over again, yet it's built into a game that does so much more than just Crazy Taxi. This is just incredible. Let me just see if this is legit. Let's actually see. Can we pick up a person? Destination Punk Noodles in Chinatown. Okay, let's go to Punk Noodles in Chinatown. Can't believe we've just stolen a taxi that we're using now to drive someone to Punk Noodles in Chinatown. Like, that is legitimately what we've gotten up to now. We're literally at a time $153. This is just like, and we could probably spend this money on something, knowing our luck. Let's get out of here. This is just incredible. We got $153 there. Fish and seafood processing plant on this bus, and you can be Chinese riding because we're probably in like Chinatown. That is so cool. You know what? We could continue doing some missions now, but I just want to explore this world. Let's just forget about missions for a while and let's just check this place out. Oh, I can't still. Oh, crud. Oh, I just got busted because I tried to break into a cop's car. Okay, that makes sense. Where am I now? Did I just come out of the police department? That makes sense. How about we try and take this cop car? Looks like some of our money was taken off us. What about if I try and get into this car? Now try and get in it. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh no, the cops are after me. But I'm in a cop car. How did I know that I'm not a cop myself? Okay, let's just zoom out here. Oh, this car is fast. Look, we can weave through the traffic. This is just insane. You know, in another game, in the past, that probably would have been an invisible wall there, and we wouldn't have been able to drive through. But in this game, we can. It seems like we can go absolutely everywhere. Look at the sun reflecting on like that. We hit a car, and we can hear the car alarm. And we've driven so far away from it that we can no longer hear it anymore. Is this a petrol station? What happens? Can we blow up a pump at a petrol station? Alright, let me try this out. I just want to see if you can. Let's try. Jump out! Oh, I can't jump out. If we had a gun or something and we shot that, I wonder what would happen. Would it blow up? Oh, we can do what, police missions as well? Vigilante, like a vigilante cop. Oh, I thought we could like blow up a petrol pump. Is this a petrol station? I don't even know what this is. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not a petrol station. It just looks like one. Wait a sec. I'm feeling that there are still those cheeky 2D sprites hiding within this 3D world. Let me have a little look. That is an invisible wall. I can't go in there. Okay, so there are some invisible walls. Now, that I can tell right off. Oh, crud. Crud, 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 crud. Let me get you. Go, 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 go. This is like a fighting game. Did he just drop a gun that I can use? Yes, we've got one, but it's only got 8 bullets left. Wait, wait, let me try and aim this. How do you aim? Oh, I can stand on the gun. Oh, crud. Let's get out of here. No! Ah, I got busted again. Busted in a bobcat. I'd love to see what happens if you get 6 stars on you. That would be cool, because so far we've only kind of seen if we get 2 stars on us, what happens if you've got like 6-star cops coming after you. Anyway, let's just have a little zoom around now and see kind of a little bit more of this world, what it has to offer. Those bars that we saw back then on the steps, they definitely seemed like 2D sprites. Oh, okay. Let's just park by the tree here. Oh, it is so cool how big this world is. To have a look at these trees, because they are looking extremely blurry, and I just walked through a blurry tree that looks pretty 2D. Okay, so the tree trunk is extremely rectangular prism-like. It is not a cylinder like most tree trunks. And these trees are flat 2D sprites, I can see. Yeah, so they're using the same method here as they did in Crazy Taxi. You've got two 2D sprites which are interlocked with each other. So yep, cheeky 2D sprites are still hiding among these 3D worlds. As revolutionary as this game is, could I go on a roof of a building? Wait, is this the edge of the world? Is there a lighthouse over there? Cool. Oh my gosh! That was such a massive fall, and we survived. What is down here? We found the water. And is that a boat? And there's like a random house just by the water here. Can we get up there? Let's try and drive up there. Oh, the physics are just amazing. You drive up and you can feel yourself getting pulled back down. I just want to see, can we make it onto a boat? That would be so cool. Are you serious? Did we just break a fence? So this has actually got destructible items. Yeah, we're damaging it and our car at the same time. We're damaging both. Multitasking here. The fence actually comes loose and breaks and bends. That is some pretty advanced physics right there. I just can't believe what video games are finally growing. Am I on fire? Run, 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 run! Oh my god. My car blew up, and it was so close to that truck blew up. Wow, and the people even ran away, and there was that big explosion sound. And it started to rain now, and it's night time. So this game not only has a day and night cycle that I've only just noticed now, it also has a weather cycle. This is insane. I got into a car and the car alarm's gone off. Okay, let's try and make it into this boat. Look at this cargo yard, the amount of detail here. Like, it's not like just like a random boat in the middle of nowhere. It's like there's actual, you could imagine that this is a working cargo yard of some kind, because you can see cargo on the boat, then it offloads here and you see like, I don't know, all these cargo, I don't know what these are, like cargo boxes or something, and then all these silos. I don't work in one of these kind of places, so I'm not 100% sure. But looking at this in these barrels here, it just kind of looks like something right out of real life. No, it didn't rain long, did it? Okay, let's try and get on this actual boat, because this is so cool. You could do so much roleplay, like your imagination could just run free here. And it started raining again. We're actually on a boat, and we can look out to the sea out there. This is just amazing. Now I feel like I'm on a boat ride. Oh, but what have I just discovered? These railings here are 2D sprites hiding in a 3D world. We have not escaped them. They're in the rails, they're in the trees. Rails and trees often are so commonly 2D sprites, as we've seen. So even in this modern time that we're in now, this latest groundbreaking game that we've finally come across in 2001, the graphics are amazing, but they are still using 2D sprites. Not everything is as 3D as we thought it was. Did I go to the police? Oh, now this is cool. I actually am no longer at the police station because I died in water. I've woken up at what looks like to be a hospital. That is so cool. They've even got the sirens. Oh my gosh. This game, I feel like it's got a whole bunch of missions and stuff you could do in it. Like, I feel just being able to explore, walk around and cause chaos in general seems to be more exciting than doing the missions. Like, this world is just, you don't even need, if this game was just released as a sandbox without missions, I'd still buy it. It is so cool. Okay, I just want to see if we can rack up a 6-star rating. So let's try it. We're trying for 6 stars here, and we've got to try and do it without dying. Oh, there's 2 cars chasing me. It's such a shame that we can't hear the radio stations, but apparently this game has a bunch of radio stations in game, but unfortunately, that future website called YouTube will not let me have audio, like music, in these videos from games, otherwise I'll get copyright strikes and the video will be taken down. You can actually have, you can like try and tailbone, or I don't know what they call it, T-bone these police cars as they're driving. It's so cool, the physics, like this could even be a racing game. You've got a racing game, a fighting game, just exploration game. It's just endless games in one, really. Oh crud, let's get out of our car. Crud, crud, they got out too! No, 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 let me get in this. Go, 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 go. You can even hear the actual cops. What's ahead of me? Oh, and a plane in the sky. I wonder if you could even go on planes and riding boats in this game. There's just so much here, you just couldn't explore it all in this short period of time that I'm giving it. Look at this, like some kind of the grass looks very dull here, I'm going to admit, but it does have some cool scattered stuff around it. However, that scattered stuff is popping into existence. See, as I drive up to it, it's only just appearing in front of me as I'm driving. So it doesn't have a very good draw distance on that stuff around us. The cops are still after us. Oh, look, there's the water there. We definitely don't want to go into the water, because apparently in this game you die if you go into water. There's little park benches and bins on the side. We almost fell. You see the cop just went down here. Oh crud, let's get out of here, let's get out of here. Go, 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 go. No! Oh, that was just insane. What an insane police chase. We've lost all our money though. I just want to see if we can get 6 stars. Oh crud, run, run. Ah, he pulled me out of the car. Okay, one more go. I just want to try and get 6 stars. This is just fun in this is just fun in itself. Like just escaping cops. Oh crud. I can't get in. Yes, I can. Go, 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 go. Now turn.
You are risking your life.
You can hear even just the sounds of things. The sounds of poles falling. The sounds of everything occurring. Warning. Closed to traffic. Why is it closed? What if I want to go? Oh, I got through! I got through! It's not as closed as they thought it was. Yeah, oh, that's why it's closed. No! Anyway, as fun as this has been, and as much as I could just sit here exploring this for ages, this world is massive, and just causing mindless carnage is actually more fun than you'd think. As fun and as cool as this is, we are going to have to end this episode up here. I absolutely love this open world, and hopefully in future we'll see some more open worlds. Anyway, time to move on to the next game. So where to next from here? The year in the next episode will be 2002, which introduced pretty much nothing on the console side of things, but there was a Japan-only release of a handheld console called the Swan Crystal, which was then discontinued a year later in 2003. Okay, fine, 2002 kinda sucked, but I'm sure there were some great games released in 2002. In fact, pick one right now made for the PlayStation 2, Gamecube or Xbox. I'll see you guys next time on Gaming Through the Ages.